Konami keeps dropping the heat tonight, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I still haven't changed. It's the same night. It's all within like an hour. Yo, what is going on, you guys? Bashtianygo here, and today we're going to be checking out the link to the ever so anticipated Underworld Goddess support. Potentially link to is a baby Underworld Goddess that we are all speculating what's the effect going to be. All we got was a little artwork of the card itself. We saw it had a link to rating. I believe we also saw it had the link arrows as showing up here, up and up right, or up right and up left. I don't know if it's mirrored or not, but honestly, guys, this card I've been so excited to understand what this card does, see what it does. So we're gonna go ahead and check it out today and hope it's not garbage. Let's go ahead and get into it. So it is called Moon of the Closed Sky. It's a B-Jump promo, if I'm not mistaken. Small goddess jump scare, very cute. Whoever writes those type of stuff, it's very adorable. Great job. So it's a link to, of course, is a Light Fiend link effect monster, Moon of the Closed Sky name, 1200 attack. Links top and top right. Great. So if you guys were mirrored, there you go. So 2 effect monsters to go ahead and summon. Looks like it is hard once per turn for the effect. Only 1 effect apparently. Okay, that's perfectly fine. So let's see what this card does, guys. So you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent control. You can target 1 face-up opponent's monster this card points to. Okay, so you can't make it under like a Link Karibo or whatever, make it under, so it has to be something, it has to be in the Link zone, which means it actually, I do see where that can be limiting. So you have to point in opponent's monsters, this has to be in the extra monster zone, which means you really don't have access to Link monsters aside from this. Interesting, but okay, understandable. This turn, if you link summon a Link 5 monster using this card you control as material, you can also use that opponent's monster as material. So whereas Underworld Goddess does not target, it just lets you link everything away as part of a summoning condition, this card does target, but it is easier to use because you don't have to make a Link 5 potentially. I mean, it has some applicable effects, but it just something that has to be targeted. I'm not saying where this one would be better per se, but it is something that you are going to have to respect. The only thing with this is that what is obviously a little bit worse is because it can get just negated and then you get to go from there, or because this targets, if your opponent has Saravis in hand, discard, negate the targeting effect. Also, if they happen to be playing Branded Chimera, or they can just go Mirror Sword Knight negate, or no, Cornfield Quaddle, banish, negate, and you're out of options from there. So it does make it so your opponent has to then specifically play around zones 2 and 4 for your monster cards. So it is something that's pretty interesting as far as that goes. For a non-highly link-based strategy, maybe a deck that can't really pump out as many monster on the field, this may actually be pretty good. Only thing is that it does take 2 effect monsters in order to make it to begin with, so it's kind of a weird effect. I mean, I definitely see where it's applicable. I just don't know if I would run this over the Underworld Goddess. Maybe I'm missing something, guys. Like I said, I like Underworld Goddess a little bit more. It seems like it takes a little bit less stress. I mean, you're still making a Link 5, so it's not like you're using this to make a Link 3 like a Unchained Soul Rage effect. You target, link off, and you're good to go from there. Is that a quick effect from what I'm reading, if I'm reading this correctly? So there is, some things left to be desired with this card, but having said that, you can still technically make this if you have like a SP Little Knight in your monster card zone, and you make this guy, or girl, you make this guy in your extra monster zone because you already have the SP Little Knight. You already have a Link 2 and a Link 2, so you can actually go ahead and do it very easy to go into a Link 5, which actually I don't know the minimum requirements of Underworld Goddess if it requires 5 specific monsters, so maybe there's a cheeky way to go ahead and use this one instead of that one. In the event you already have Link monsters in your regular main monster zone as well, so that's something that's definitely worth looking into, guys. But like I said, I'm just excited we finally got this secret effect off, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Is this card better than Underworld Goddess? Is there something I'm missing? Is there something that we need to look into with this? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's talk about it over the night, and I'll go and check in the morning because it's getting kind of late, guys. But without further ado, I'll see you in the next one.